Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Trini Lovely and A-List Dollars. We're on our way to celebrate my husband's sister's birthday dinner. So we're actually heading to Long Island. We live in Brooklyn, and Brooklyn is actually one of the 5 boroughs. Long Island is not a borough, so we have a drive. We're supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. We're now leaving because my husband said it's a half an hour away. So what we're doing is actually looking on the GPS to see what's the best route, how to get there. And I'm actually wearing one of my dresses from my website. I don't know if you guys can see it properly. And I can show a better clip of this, basically this outfit, later on in this video. And my husband is actually wearing a jacket and a t-shirt from our website. So we'll see you guys as we get closer. So it's raining and we're in Long Island, as you can see, and we're going to, what's the name of the restaurant?
Oulala.
We're going to a restaurant called Oulala. So it's a Haitian restaurant, right?
Yep.
Alright, so I'm eating Haitian food today, and I'll let you know what it tastes like.
Some black rice and plantain.
I don't want that. I want the thing I ate in the other Haitian restaurant. What was the name of that? No, it wasn't a turkey. It was like some kind of meatball stuff thing. I don't know. When I get in there, I'll see. No, my husband is having tasso, which is black rice and fried goat. And also I'm having Irie pasta, which is, the guy said it's a little bit of jerk in the pasta with shrimp. But then they'll come. So the waiter forgot to put in the crab cake, and I'm actually very happy that he didn't bring that out because I'm so full right now. You full, babe? What does that mean? You not full? What about the drinks? Is it good? Okay. Just left the it was a restaurant lounge called Oulala. It's Oulala, right?
Yep.
Cafe. So let me tell you guys, okay, so we had a party of what, it was like 10 people.
Yeah.
Right? It's about 10 people on the table. Now me and my husband, we don't want to pay half of this bill. Right? So my husband already said, you know, he wants to pay for his own meal. Because, you know, a lot of people, they have a tendency where they believe like you okay paying half of the bill, which I really feel like sometimes that actually be drama sometimes, because sometimes people don't eat the same portion within the same amount of money or whatever they spend. So the bill came, and I had told my husband already, like, I asked him, I was like, are we gonna get a separate bill? So my husband went to double check if the bill was separate, and the waiter was like, no, he already put everything together. And I was like, my husband came back and he was like, he said he put everything together. I said, I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, bring the shit back up over. I mean, you could pretty much bring the stuff back over as separate. You're making a big deal for nothing. So anyway, he didn't want to do that. So when the bill came, his gratitude was $84. Okay, that was what his tip was, automatically $84, right? So everybody paid their own portion of what the bill is, whatever. And then we include a little we rounded off like, okay, what the tip would be or whatever. So I went to the bathroom and my husband came back and he said, what they said? That they owe.
The nigga came back like you owe $179. My sister like, this thing can't count.
$179. He said that how the bill was an extra $179 that was not put in on the bill. And I'm just like, everybody paid their portion, included their tip. What is that? Is it a surcharge? Like, what is that? Well, I wasn't around. I wasn't around. I didn't stick around because I went to the bathroom. Not that I was running and hiding or anything. I just literally went to the bathroom. When I came back, we were all leaving. What you laughing at?
She went to...
No, I did not. I went to the bathroom. I literally went to the bathroom. Listen, when I already paid the bill, I don't have a reason to hide, okay? Our portion was already paid. Now, I have a very cheap homegirl, okay? Very, very cheap homegirl who does not like to pay her bill, okay? The last time I paid my bill and included tip, she was cutting into my tip and using that as a portion on her bill. And I was just like, girl, like, pay your share. Like, you was taking away the waitress, the server, tip. So I usually tell people, let me pay my own bill for the nonsense to not even happen. Because there was a time in the past, like, I would have a few females would be like, let's hang out, let's go out and whatever. And I'm not going to call any names, right? Just in case they're looking at this video. And I will go out with these girls. And these women will want to buy 3 and 4 drinks, appetizers, and entrees. And when the bill comes, people don't have their money. Like, oh, can I borrow the money? No, you cannot. You should have kept your ass in the house. Okay? How you gonna come outside and don't have your portion to pay your own bill? So what I started doing, and there was a time that I only bought an appetizer and a soda, not even a drink. My bill was like literally $20, and I'm just saying, I'm rounding off the tip because I had bought an appetizer and a soda, and I put in $20, and the bills, they still had $200 that was not accounted for, and they were looking around like, everybody gotta put in this amount. And I was like, nope, I'm not doing that. I didn't drink, I didn't have an entree, and I had an appetizer. I'm not paying more than what I could pay. When you leave your home knowing that you don't have your money to eat, then you should know very well that when the time the bill come, you have to pay. So I'm not gonna sponsor your life and pay for your meals when you don't have your money, okay? And I feel like, what's the sense of you drinking and eating merry and eating like a big boss, and then you don't even have your money? Like, how you don't have no shame doing that? And these girls was doing this like over and over and over and over and over, and it got to the point where it's over somebody's birthday, and you're like, so then we all got to put up money to cover the person's birthday, and then some of the girls don't even have their money to pay their portion. So it's like, man, that's crazy. So one day, me and my cheap friend, we went out with the same girls that I'm talking about, and my friend was like, they was like, you want some appetizer? My friend was like, nope. And I was like, why she don't want no appetizer? She's saying she was hungry. She was like, I don't want anything. So the bill came, and they was like, we were splitting the check, and I was like checking my portion of food, and my homegirl was like, my other friend don't have any money because she's not working. And I'm like, why did you come? What the hell you mean you ain't got no money because you wasn't working? You didn't think about that when you bought 3 drinks. And it's still like 100 and change left. And it was like, yo, you guys, didn't you eat some of the appetizer? You gotta pay for the appetizer. I said, no, I don't. Because you asked me if I wanted some of the appetizer. I didn't voluntarily take your appetizer. And my friend was like, I'm not doing that. I'm not paying for something I didn't eat. like we're basically, and mind you, these girls are buying like 3 drinks and 2 drinks. The other one is like, should I get another drink? And I had no idea she's asking this question because she wants us to pay for her drink. So it's like, you should have asked this before when you thought I was covering your damn meal. And I would have let you know you need to drink some damn water. So, and I don't understand like how people do that. Like, you don't say, listen, I don't have it. Could you spot me? You don't tell nobody nothing until the bill come around. So, you know, I learned to decline every time these girls having parties. And there's always 1 or 2 of them that don't have no job and still want to come outside and eat and drink like, you know, they have a job. I don't mind sometimes saying, all right, girl, let's go out. I got you. But it's to the point where you're being modest and you're drinking 1 glass and you're basically giving me a heads up like, you know, I don't have it. And I just say, okay, I got it because I have it at that time. But what if I don't have it? You know, so for you to just even assume like, you know, everybody have this money to cover your bill is just very entitled, that you believe that you're entitled to have people treat on you, like basically trick on you, like, you know, I'm trying to get into your drawers or something, like, you know, like I don't even got a husband, I'm just, you know, I'm checking for you. No, it don't work like that. So I just had to rant and vent because I don't know where that extra $179 came from, but I do remember, slow down a little bit, babe. I do remember everybody paying for their proportion. But the problem with what I'm saying is a big group, sometimes the gratitude gets very expensive where taxes on that bill, and then the gratuity is super expensive too, that tip. So a lot of times the waiters, the servants, whatever you want to call them, they don't really like to have like separate bills on that bill. They like to be like, no, we can't do that. So the last time me and my homegirl went out, the same cheap one, I was like, could I get separate bills? She was like, no, we can't do that. I said, if you know what's good for you, you're going to give her a separate bill because this girl don't pay tip. And she came back, she was like, okay, yes. I'm letting you know, I'm embarrassing her, but I'm letting you know that it's going to be something that if you think that you're going to get this big tip, it's not going to happen because there's people who just don't pay tip. Like that day, like I went to the bathroom, came back, and she was like, I'm not giving you no tip money. And I had said to her, I'm like, why you didn't give the girl her tip? She was like, what am I giving her tip for? I didn't feel like she was doing her job on that level. So you got to slow down.
No, they can't cross over today.
Right, but you know, you never know. Can't, you know, people on the Bell Parkway, we're on our way back home. You know, it is the weekend and people be drinking. Like just now, I just seen this guy speeding. You know, and I'd rather be safe than sorry. You know, so, you know. But thank you guys for listening. I just had to vent about that because that was very crazy. I'm glad I wasn't around to see this extra $170 came out of nowhere. And the sad thing is, the birthday girl had to put up the money because everybody left and it was just, what, you alone was at the table? Mm-hmm. You hear that? He alone was at the table. Next time, we want to be the first one to leave. I told him that. I said, yo, listen. After we eat, let us leave. He want to sit there and chill. Next time, let us be the first one. Be like, listen, I want to pay my portion right now. I got to go. So we don't be trapped covering extra people food and shit. All right, guys. So thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys next weekend.